Brother,
My man.
so good to see you. Come here, my man.
Oh, yeah. Can't wait to do this.
Should we come in?
Yeah, man.
Should we do this?
Yes.
Come on then.
Hello, mate.
Hello, mate. Thank you for coming down and doing this.
No, man, like, amazing, amazing.
Where to start?
One man band. What does that mean, that title, to you?
That song for me was the thing that started this whole album. After my last album, I felt kind of a bit deflated and a bit underwhelmed. Maybe I had the bar too high for it, but I went straight back into writing. I had something to prove, and I think it was to myself. It was like, I am the man, I'll get my mojo back or something, because I felt I completely lost it a bit. And that song, I guess, is about that, and about trying to get my belief back in myself in being a musician and a rock star.
This seems a very introspective record. You hear some albums and it's about you, so a lot of the lyrics are about you are this and you did this and you did this. I hear a lot of I on this record.
It is all that, and I think that was a conscious effort, and I feel like I'm comfortable in talking like that, in songs and in real life. It was important for the kind of music that I wanted to make to lay it all out there and be sort of naked on the table. I ought to get myself in check. Before I'm left alone again.
Is that what drives then the opening track being Troubled Sun as a statement?
Yeah, totally.
What is that statement?
I think it sort of bleeds into maybe how I feel sort of with commitment and
I come undone, I cut and run.
yeah. I'd love that idealistic life of, say, a wife and kids and stuff like that. But if ever I've come close to that, I do get this sense of sort of claustrophobia, even if it's a good relationship. It's a thing that's kind of like reoccurring. I guess that's what that song is kind of about.
What are you scared of?
Oh, I'm scared of maybe it's like it not working out or something. If I fully commit, because I get this thing where I have to sort of abandon ship, and I find it really hard because I feel a bad guy. Do you know what I mean?
So when you're putting the track listing together for the record, right,
Yeah.
that's the first thing.
Yeah.
That's setting
That's what
a
I mean.
tone.
Yeah. Because like really, like the music of it is very confident, and it's sort of like, fuck you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Even though it's touching on something very sensitive to me.
It's interesting that you follow it up with The Best Is Yet to Come, right? Isn't it? Right?
Only you know what I get up to on my own. I'm like a freak show, double denim, walking slow.
You look inwards.
Yeah.
You question yourself on the first record, right?
Yeah.
There's the insecurities there.
Yeah.
But then, of course, you have to come through that and go, no, wait a minute.
Yeah, and then it's like, it's that juxtaposition. Some days then I'm like, fucking hell, mate, I am fucking the man. You know, it's like, and that's like, that's an ultimate sort of upbeat, let's fucking have it tune where all those insecurities are gone.
You're never taking me alive. You're never taking me alive.
With Never Taking Me Alive and the lyric, you know, I'm doing things my way, is that a projection out into the universe to make it happen? Or is that you knowing confidently within yourself that you're now doing things your way?
100%. I think this whole, it is all my way on this record. And I think, you know, doing it with R. James, my cousin, who produced it, who was someone I looked up to when I was younger.
James Skelly, of course.
James
from the
Skelly,
Coral,
yeah. And having Alfie, his younger brother, my cousin also, doing like the label side of it. And I think I really felt supported in that, and they were backing my decision of let's do this your way, my way. And I think that's good. It's not yes, man.
Yeah,
it's like, no, that lyric shit, let's rework that. You know, it was kind of like, it felt real, and, you know, it gave me confidence to be like, I'm doing it my way.
What did you discover about who you were through the making of this record? Because you have to rediscover that attitude.
You do. To make a record like that is like that energy you have when you're 17 to 20. You know, like it's like that. I want it all fast. Yeah. And you know, it's easy to be like, you know, I want it so good. But to be like, I'm gonna fucking fuck. You know, you've got to, there's got to be a conscious effort to sort of do it from when you're sat on the sofa on the acoustic. 'Cause it's a bit mad, but you've got to imagine it.
Where's the seeds, do you think, of the kid that went on to be a rock and roll star?
It was when I was about 15. There was a club in Liverpool called the Crazy House, and then we would go to this other place called Labato, which would play this dead loud Motown music upstairs and indie rock and roll downstairs, and I was obsessed with it. And I think that was the first time I started to feel not like a little chubby adolescent. Like I was like, oh wow, I feel like more confident here. Or even, you know, like I felt like I could, like in school, like I felt nervous chatting to girls, say, you know what I mean, or stuff. But when I started that, I felt like that was the start of me becoming who I wanted to be.
I wanna feel the wonder of you. Talking to myself at night, drink till the sunrise. You could drown me in those eyes, it was paradise. Summer comes, replay the scenes, frequently deceived. Rose tints of fantasies deep inside of me. I wanna feel the wonder of you. Let's make a deal, I'll give you some truth. It gets me high.
So where does Wonder fit in then? Because when I was listening to the lyrics of Wonder, I'm thinking, okay, is this a specific person? Is it an object? Is it a story? Is it from the imagination, not from experience?
Yeah, it's about all experiences, and like it's almost that sense of feeling loneliness when you're on your own. I'm thinking of maybe those things that have gone before.
I wanna feel the wonder of you. Let's make a deal, I'll give you some truth.
It's interesting because you almost feel like one-man band in itself isn't just about your creative process, it's all about how you are in relationships, right? It's like trying to get through to you. How difficult is it to fall in love with someone when you know that their number one love is music, right? And how do you penetrate through that?
It's hard, isn't it? And it's sort of like, but it can't, like it does work. It's like, you know, like people.
Yeah, artists get married.
Yeah,
and have
you know,
kids and stay in relationships.
It will be okay.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Bless your soul on me, miss your bones, honey. It's taking its toll on me. Bless your soul on me, miss your bones, honey. It's taking its toll on me.
When I was feeling sad and alone, I used to watch you steal the show.
Baggio, showing me the way to go. When I was feeling lost and low, I used to sit and watch you steal the show.
When we were coming to do the album, I had Baggio for about a year and a half, and like I sort of forgot about it, really. And then when we were picking the songs for the album, we picked them all. For some reason, I thought of this song, Bad Show, and I sent it to James. And when I sent it to James, he was like, right, we're sacking this tune off, like we are doing Bad Show. He goes, this is so you. And then he was saying, like, it was when we were kids and stuff. He said, you know, we'd meet up and play footy, or when my mum was working, I'd go around to Thursday, we'll have the Liverpool kit on. He said, you turn up at age 8 with your full Italian kit on. And he's like, you were always a kinky bastard then.
Being an only child,
Yeah.
right? How do you think, in some ways, that kind of aids your imagination?
I've always been a bit of a dreamer, or get fascinated by stuff like that, and I'll sort of imagining it's me, or imagining I'm them, do you know what I mean, or whatever it is. Yeah, and it's like having those time on your own, do you know what I mean? It was just me and my mum in the house, really, so it's sort of, you can sort of wander off into your own little world.
You're holding me to ransom, honey, but I've run out of money this time. I'm looking for some answers, honey.
Ransom. That felt, with lyrics like I'm always struggling to find my way, right? You know, that felt like a very personal record to me, Ransom. Why the title?
It's like sort of, I don't know if it's like about I'm holding myself sometimes to ransom, or it would be in that thing of the commitment.
There's a recurring theme here in the
You know what I mean?
isn't it, dude? Isn't it? Maybe I forgot who I really was. Mm-hmm. Is that artistic and personal?
Yeah, both, probably. There's a lyric on that about artistic suicide as well. I think that can be sometimes when you try and be something you're not, or you're searching for something. Maybe it'd be fame, whatever it would be. It's like when you search too hard for that, or you try too hard to sort of say have a hit or something, which I probably have done in the past. You know, you want a big smash, but it just never works. It never like comes out good.
Look at the ceiling, I'm dreaming, lying on my bedroom floor.
It's interesting because Scared of Love also is acoustic.
Yeah,
Right.
and it was a song that me and James we wrote together. It was the last one that we did for the album, and it was, we always said it'd be great, with it being so raw, honest, real, all that stuff, to keep it like that for the recording, just have it as the voice and the guitar, with the album being so pretty full on, heavy, you know, you know, emotional, but also I'm gonna fucking knock your head off, you know, this sort of journey you go on. I think to end it on that, and I think that does just sort of, it's like the icing on the cake of like, that is the end of my chapter for this record, do you know what I mean?
Does this feel then, this record, I'm getting exactly who Miles Kane wants to be and is? I'm getting exactly that.
That's what I want for the listener, and that's what I want for me, and that is what we achieved on this record. For where I'm at now at 37 and the journey we've been on, I'd say so, mate, yeah.
Rest your soul on me, miss your bones, honey, taking a toll on me.